Hello, and welcome back to Vagabond Vans and this series of videos on my Fiat Ducato camper conversion. I've been away, haven't been able to do anything on the van, haven't seen it in a month and a half, haven't done anything on it in a month and a half, haven't uploaded a video for a month. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm just heading around to the van, and yeah, I think I'll do a video today, just sort of like a live, up to date, this is where I am with the van, and then you'll have an idea of the videos that are coming over the next weeks and months, because sort of every job I do, I'm trying to do a video on it. So, you know, installing the water tank, did a video for that. Installing the solar panel, there'll be a video for that. The bigger jobs like building the kitchen cabinet, there's going to be a couple of videos for that. But obviously that all takes time to make those videos, put all the footage together, etc. So they are somewhat behind the real time live events of where I am with the conversion. So I just thought I'd just show, look, this is where I'm at. I'm probably about, just over halfway through, and then obviously a ton of videos and content coming. So that's the plan today. Hello. It's been a while since I last did a video, and the van is just taking infinitely longer to do than I thought it was going to. So I just thought I'd do a progress update video, show everyone what I've done so far, sort of the real time where I'm at. So yeah, just do a walk around the van, show you everything I've done so far. So this is my kitchen unit. So yeah, the sink is from IKEA, and so is the hob actually, and so is the worktop. It's a solid oak worktop. I didn't want to go for a camper van style unit because I just think they look a bit naff, and I wanted it to look like a proper house. So yeah, they are in. I cut the holes for those yesterday. That's like the most recent thing that I've done. I still need to secure the sink down, but yeah, they're in. That was a big job, pretty daunting, cutting some big holes in a nice bit of wood. So yeah, other than that, in the kitchen unit, I haven't put a handle on it yet, but it's here. It's a little bit of adjustment. Here's my cutlery drawer, full of sawdust and files at the moment. Then here is my Thetford duplex oven and grill combo. None of this is plumbed in, it's all just fitted in at the moment. Here is like an under sink cupboard. I've got a door for it, which is here. Got some hinges for that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's a door for the cupboard there. And then I'll probably have a bin under the sink there. This is my big pan drawer. I need to fit obviously catches, latches. I'll probably put some magnets on there. It still needs a bit of adjustment. I'm going to paint all of this, everything. All the tongue and groove that you see is going to be white, and generally throughout the van it'll be white. So I've done a fair bit of tongue and groove panelling. That's on both sides. This join here is going to be hidden by cabinets and furniture, so you won't see that because obviously that doesn't look great. A little bit of tidying up needed on that, but yeah, this side looks pretty neat and tidy, pretty happy with that. This I was just making the other day, so it's going to be just like a cubby hole. So maybe I'll cut out a section here, and then on this side a section here. This obviously all needs sanding down and just making it a bit nicer, or painting, it's a bit grim. But then you'll just have little shelves with a little cubby hole, and it acts as like a bulkhead or a separator between the kitchen and the bed space. So obviously this is the bed frame that is now in. It's full size double. I've got the mattress for it at home. So the bed frame is mounted onto these wooden struts, which are bolted to the chassis, well not the chassis but the body of the van. You can see the bolts there. And then again that's really thin ply there, like 3 or 4 mil ply. And then I've just reused some old ply, so it'll be painted over and tidied up. Yeah, panelling in the van is done. Obviously I'm not really going to talk about insulation at the moment, well in this video. The van is insulated, but I will be doing bits and bobs, adding bits in as I sort of finish off the panelling and just getting as much insulation stuffed in there as possible. So at the back obviously we've got the Dometic mini high key roof light. Yeah, I should probably talk a little bit about the ceilings. I spent a lot of time doing that, so I've gone for panels going across the van, ply panels, and then these little battens covering the joins. I'm reasonably pleased with how it looks. Obviously it's not finished yet, and you can see that there's like a bit of a dip in it. It's not amazing, but it's okay. I don't think it looks too bad. Obviously I'm going to paint that white as well. Might as well talk about wiring. So you can see that all of the cabling is in. So got spotlights throughout the van, and then I've run various cables for AC sockets throughout as well. So all the cables are run for water pumps and whatnot. There's my fridge. That's going to sit underneath the bed in this space here. And then if we work our way forward, we've got, you can just see that thing there is the water filler point. So that hose will come down and go to my 70 litre water tank, which is there. That's going to need securing probably with another strap around here. Then the water heater is installed and the gas air heater is in place. Obviously lino flooring, wood effect, which I have actually changed. Initially it was this black tile slate effect, which I didn't like. I just did it because it was cheap, and then I changed that out because I like this much better. And that brings us onto the front bulkhead, which you can see is not secured in place. There's obviously two sections to the bulkhead, the metal part and then the material part. So that's what it looks like from that side, like the original. And then I've attempted to I mean, it just looks awful at the moment. And obviously I'm not going to leave it like this, but to basically create a laminate or kind of wood paper mache effect to give the bulkhead lining some rigidity, because I want to do without the metal part of the bulkhead to try and save some weight and a little bit of space possibly. But it's basically means I'm making life incredibly hard for myself. Maybe I should just put it back in. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going for this kind of patchwork effect. I need to sand all that down. So it was getting to the point where it looked okay, and then I decided to put a massive covering of PVA glue all over it. I won't go into it, but basically it made it wrinkle and get these mould spots on it, and it's basically just so I need to sand it all down and probably kind of start again, or consider just putting the metal in. But I kind of don't want to because of the weight. I mean, this kitchen unit, I've got solid oak worktop that's not lightweight, so really trying to save weight wherever I can. But yeah, the jury's out on that at the moment. So I guess one of the main changes for me is that I've decided I'm going to rent the van out. So there's a website called Quirky Campers, and I've spent way more money than I was intending to on this project. So to finance it, I'm going to rent it out. So that's changed my design and my thinking somewhat. Essentially, it means I want to incorporate a 4th seat so that you can get like a family of 4 in the van. So I'm going to have a folding seat facing backwards in the entrance to the doorway, and then I'm going to change the layout of my bench seat, which was always going to be like a pull-out bed, but yeah, just change that to allow room for the folding seat. It also means I need to make sure it's all properly legal and meets all the regulations in terms of weight. I can't go over on the weight, hence why I'm faffing around with that stupid bulkhead that looks awful at the moment. And also gas. I've got a lot of gas appliances in the van. For those of you that have been following the conversion, you'll know that I've got an underslung LPG bottle that I fitted. It's refillable. I think it's going to be great, but it does just make things a little bit more complicated, or maybe it doesn't because I don't have a gas locker. I don't know. Anyway, I've got that, and I've got obviously the gas hob, the Fiat Duplex cooker grill. I've got a gas heater and a gas water boiler heater thing. So a lot of gas appliances. It all needs to be gas safe. I need to get a gas safety landlord certificate so that I can rent it out. So I need to figure all that out. I'm looking for, trying to find someone that I can consult with, essentially. So it will come out to the van. The van's currently sawn, so I need someone that can come out here, run me through exactly what I need to do. I haven't done any plumbing before, so it'll be a learning curve for me. So I kind of need them to give me some very detailed guidelines about exactly what I need to do to meet the regs, and then I will take it somewhere, get them to test it, make sure it's all kosher, and then I can get a landlord's gas safety certificate. So yeah, I'll talk a bit more about the layout now actually. 4th passenger seat is basically going to go there, and it's facing backwards, so against the bulkhead, and the seat will basically fold down. So you know, there's enough leg room there for someone to sit, and then when it's folded away it won't protrude too much. Obviously this is just a tool cabinet and that's not going to be there. There'll then be an L-shaped bench seat that will come up to about here, I think. I am just redesigning it at the moment. And then the bench seat will pull out towards me to form another double bed across like that, so that you can sleep 4 in here. See 3 seats in the front, 1 there, full size double here at the back, and then the pull out bench seat here. That's the plan. Yeah, and then outside I've fitted a few bits, obviously the solar panel, some floodlights, a stupid great floodlight at the front, a big roof rack, a reversing camera, things like that. So for me, the things I'm really focusing on now is getting the redesign done. I've had some IT issues recently where I lost all my data on my external hard drive, lost all the data on my laptop hard drive. I got a new hard drive, I lost all the data on that. Now managed to get it recovered. My laptop then just died. I had to buy a new laptop, bought a new laptop, it was no good, so I had to send that back, and now I've finally just got a new laptop and had some stuff recovered, but my designs for this van were not included in those recovered items, so I've got to redo it from scratch. And like I said, I've changed what I'm going to do with the van. I'm going to rent it out now, so I'm changing the layout. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Well done if you made it all the way to the end of this video. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you all soon. Cheers.